Alright guys, here's a quick update. Hopefully I don't run out of space on my phone of what our current video switcher setup is. This is the same thing, only thing is that we have 4 of the same type of camera. This is the big boy, the FX3. This is a FX30, and this is a small ZVE10 Mark II. Tiny camera on a slider that's going back and forth. As you can see, it's going back and forth, automatic. But they all have a thing called LUTs in them, and a LUT is basically a color profile that make them look a certain way that you want. So right now, we're still running this kind of cinematic look. It's not like a vibrant color or nothing like that. It's more of a subdued. So that's that. ProPresenter still stays the same. This is if we run another computer, that's an empty channel, and then that's another empty channel, but that shows what's going to the stage TVs, whatever. Video, TeraTech Video Pro, still the same. You hit start, stop, this button 2 times to go live. When you click it once, it says, are you sure you want to go live? You click it again. To stop it, you click it one more time. This is the same thing. We got it running. We'll see how long this lasts us. But to hit record, you hit the circle button. It lights up. It shows you which card. Right now I don't have a card in this slot. When this card fills up, it goes to the other card, vice versa. To stop it, you hit stop. And you don't need to hit play, or you'll do like lovely old Samantha did on Easter last year, and she played an old service on Easter Sunday. Video switcher, identical. One thing that we have kind of set is Cam 2 during preaching will be more pulled out. But if you hit key 1 here, it'll actually show up the ProPresenter feed, this black box here, and it attaches to it. So we would want to actually preview number 2, and then when you hit spacebar, it automatically pulls it over, and that would be your lyrics or your scriptures for the preaching area or a graphic that they're talking about. And then to disable it, you can hit on air or key 1, and that will remove it from the screen. Here is Planning Center. You're gonna see the song list. You have to make sure every service that you're on the right service, but it tells you who's leading the songs. If they're both leading, it'll say both lead, so you as a video director know what to do and who to target on. So camera 1 needs to be a tight shot every single time, pretty much until whatever. If Kim is singing and Cherish is background, Kim needs to be tight on it. If Cherish starts singing, you move over. And then we want to use these other cameras to help find us. They're wireless now. These Cam 2 and Cam 4 is wireless. So they can move around into the congregation. They can get multiple shots of the vocalist through the hands. Like if you got people praising, you can shoot through their hands and around their arms, and it adds such a humongous energetic dynamic to the video. All right, this other screen, this is the web browser for this device. So to go live, you can click here and it'll turn red and it'll say live. If there's any issues or anything, it'll say it here. Restream is another tab that we keep open. This is how we send it to YouTube and Facebook. So if it's on YouTube one day and Facebook doesn't show up, then we need to check the connection here. This is the website that does that for us. All right, now this is a cool thing that we've added. Let me turn the light off real quick. This is remote control of all 4 of our cameras now. So if we want to take this camera and we want to focus it on this speaker, we click the speaker. Well, it doesn't have eyes, but you can choose, you can click the screen and it will focus. That little white box shows what it's focusing on. Most of these settings are pretty much stock. We're not changing them right away, but you have your iris that you can change your iris. Again, we're going to want to keep that at 2.8. We want to keep it at ISO 800, 1/50 shutter speed, and then currently 3600 Kelvin white balance. You do have the ability to do the digital zoom by pressing zoom, and then using your thumb over here, and it zoomed in here. So watch, I'll zoom out. Come on. So we have a little bit of, I think it's about a 1.5 times zoom that we have the ability to do that. You can also hit record here, and this is all through Wi-Fi. You can see how much battery life it has. If you touch something here and you're trying to focus it, over here it'll say cancel tracking. If you know, if there's a lot, like right now it says tracking cancel, we can click tracking cancel, and then that'll stop being on that particular thing. And then to hit the other cameras, you go back. This is awesome for center camera because usually there's so many people on stage. Majority of this work is go to center camera, and then you can click on their face. And now this setting will be a little bit different. You'll see Iris 5.6, ISO 6400. That is because we're on a different camera. That's the FX3, and the other ones are FX30s. This is the new camera that we just got. That's on the slider. So you're gonna see basically the same settings, f2.8, 800 ISO. And we can hit record on these if we have memory cards in them. Let me show you, if it disconnects, let me close it off here.